Hopefully everybody is doing really good. Everybody is doing wonderful. Yeah, life is very fast, very quick, and the sun is rising very quick in the morning, and then the time is passing very quick. Watches they're going through, they're moving through very quick, and everybody's running around. Some kids they're rushing toward the school, and then the office guys they're going to the offices. Everybody, and they're supposed to be reached to a certain place, a certain time, and everybody's just running, and then everybody is just need just need to be prepared for certain things. And what I see is if everybody's running around, everybody like this life is a very has become a very mechanical life actually, and well, it looks that everybody like everybody has got their own circle, their own area to move, their own actually I would say their own orbit to revolve around, and there's nothing else than this. And we don't have any time to take break or to stay in the middle. So what we are doing is we're getting up in the morning and running to our place, running to school, whatever. It's like kind of a mechanical, robotic life is going through. And the other aspect of human being is social animal. It's not like all the mechanical things. Human being is not aeroplane. Human being is not computer. But human being is a complex scientific instrument though. But this instrument has got a very good system. That's CNS, central nervous system, and all those other stuff. And but at the same time, human being is got another issue thing that is called the emotional relationship, that is called the thinking ability, that is called keeping in touch with each other, and the feeling of happiness, feeling of sad, feelings of satisfaction, feeling of dissatisfaction, and feeling of many things. And what I see is that in present time that we don't have time for anything. We don't have time to even think. We don't have time, even a single moment, to give our time to our life, and that's it. And that's still good. You know, people are going to work and coming back and taking 2:15 and 1:30 and coming back again and then sleeping and then going again back to the same thing. And we are, and the rest, if we have some moments like free moments for us, if we have like 15, 20, 30 minutes in whole day, what we do is we are attached to the information technology, we are attached to the other stuff. Like everybody is having their cell phone and they're watching their cell phone, and they don't have even time to talk to each other. They even people don't have time to say hello, hi, how are you doing today? No, even they don't want to even previously, even the 5, 6, 7, 8 years, people were like a little bit far away, but like that they were like at least talking a little bit. But no, what I'm saying is with this modern technology, with phone and tabs and whatever, what the people are doing is they're just attached to these things, and they think that this is this information technology and this kind of stuff is vital for the life. So all their life, all their thinking, all their emotions, all their happiness, all their sadness, all their everything, this is attached to this small phone or small computer or small tablet. Uh, and if someone is sad in this life, and someone is having some issue, someone is having some problem in the workplace, nobody actually know. They're saying because everybody they have actually their own small like a small room, and everybody's sitting in that room, everybody's living in that room, and we don't like want to get out of this. And what happened, it was like, what's happening is because of this mechanical life and because of this this kind of mechanical stuff, life has become a little different. Life has come quite I would say quite different, and quite like it's just not giving the people the level of satisfaction that is required in life. What is because of everybody's getting everything, everybody's getting cars, everybody's getting all the physical facilities, but the emotional part is not being addressed. The happiness, the real happiness, and people are even not thinking about what are the requirement of the real happiness. What is what gives you the happiness actually? This area is completely lacking. And what is happening in the middle, some people are jumping and they're getting the advantage of this, because people are feeling alone, and especially the young generation, they are not talking to each other, they're not interacting to each other, and what they are doing is they're attached to this scientific stuff, that's computers, ipad, whatever, and then from there they are people actually who are using them, and they are actually, because in the house even people are not talking, and then father is coming from work, mom is coming from work, everybody is just sitting and eating and sleeping, and in the house actually what I have seen is the many individual in one house, they have made many houses actually, and everybody is living on orbit. And some people, I don't know from where they got motivation and what happened with them and how they are doing and why they are doing, and I don't know what is happening with them, and they jumped in, and they are enemies of humanity. They are enemy of happiness. They are enemy of development. They are enemy of peaceful life. They are enemy of everything which is good in this world, which everything good in the planet. So what has happening is all those guys, I don't know why they are against all these things, why they are feeling this, and they are using the different instruments, and these instruments are some kind of cultural instruments, religious things, and whatever, and they're filling, and they come, and they are coming on the lives of human beings, the lives of the people, that they, because everybody is in computer, and they're coming, and then they're using them, and they're utilizing them, and then I don't know how they're doing them, how they're making them, what kind of words and what kind of things they're using. But what I'm seeing is that the young guys and the individuals are being used, and being their thought and their ideas and their memories and everything, and then they format it, and they fill it with something else, which is very sad. And all parts of the world, previously it was happening in some specific areas of the world, but now what is seen is all over the world, and this is happening. And the human being are being used as instrument to kill other human being, which is not acceptable at all, which is not acceptable at all, and which should not happen. And this is why it is happening, is actually that this effort is not made. Efforts are being made to that satisfactory level, that how to control those guys who are coming in and who are using their thoughts, they're using the ideas and what tools, and they are actually formatting the thoughts of the people. But what is happening is nothing is told to the young generation. Nothing is being told to the individuals who are somewhere and attached to the information technology, and they're able to get information all over the world, and then they can enter in some kind of very, I would say, very stupid kind of stuff, and I don't know why. And really, sometimes this makes me really sad, and I feel really, really unhappy about this, and why our life is just attached to this work, 5 till 8, 2 breaks, and what we look and what I think is the weekly pay and bi-weekly pay, and then we think about our payments. This is what we are thinking about, and we don't have time to talk to someone. We don't have time to get involved with someone, even our close relatives, blood relatives, even the closest one, maybe father and son and mother and son, and those relationship. And we are actually, what is being seen is a kind of a gap there, and this gap is not acceptable. And when this gap is filled by other people, and they're coming up at it, and they're using some kind of devices. Devices mean they're not the mechanical devices, they're not the physical devices, they are the psychological devices actually. What they're doing is they're coming in, and they're using them and taking them and using them for their own objectives. I don't know what their objectives are, why they are doing this. This is actually, frankly speaking, I don't understand what is happening, why everybody is doing this, why the religions are being used, while the religions are being used to kill people. This is not the only one objective of the religion, to kill people. It's, It's your personal thing. You want to eat pork, you don't want to eat pork, right? It's your personal thinking. If you want to eat, go ahead. If you don't want to, don't eat, right? If you want to do something, and if you don't want to do something, it's up to you, right? Accept it. Whatever. If we will have to accept, we will have to give the respect to the ideas of other people. The level of tolerance is required there. There should be a certain degree of tolerance. There should be a certain degree of acceptance for someone is thinking. It doesn't mean that someone is thinking a different way and we are here to kill him or do something. And we will psychologically, you know, you kind of do something with their thinking and that's throwing the people in and killing them. And this started right from many years before. No, it's like 17, 18, 19 years I'm seeing this. And it was nothing there when I was like a kid, and life was so beautiful at that time. We never heard about these things. But when the life is passing, when the time is passing, what is happening is, people are coming in, and it's just, I don't know why it's happening, but life has become so, everybody's even tired, and everybody's getting tired of this, and everybody's sick of this. And they're saying what's happening not here but all over the world, and especially what I've seen previously, people are being like killed and they think about the mothers and what they are feeling, and they are like have got the kids and they work all their life, and if the mother works hard with their kid, and every day that she's happy when boy is going to school. Actually, mother is very much happy with each and every single moment, each and every single development, and each every step of a human being, and they are happy. Mother, she feels and when the boy started talking, and when he got to understand right from beginning, when he started producing some voices, and then smiling after smile, that he starts trying to sit, and then he starts sitting up, and then afterwards he's playing and he starts standing, and then he starts staggering and taking 2 or 3 steps and then falling down, and then start walking, and then going to talk again, and then school and college and then university, right? This is all the mother's attachment. And what happens is, if someone enters there, he doesn't have right to enter there, and they're killing that guy, because what's happening is those they're killing. Actually, they are actually innocent too, and those killed, they are innocent too. The problem is with the people who are using them. So that is the problem. Previously, what I've seen in some country, that it's a very sad very sad incident, and there was some park, and people were playing there, and the kids were enjoying there, and someone actually came and he blew him up. Why, I don't know. That was so sad. What I've seen is blood stains everywhere. People are crying, and that was very, very sad part. And what is happening, another thing is kind of people are not concentrating on too much on these things as well, because these things are happening too much, that people are not even concentrating on them. Maybe, okay, there's something I want to, okay, thank you, oh, that's fine. But this is very dangerous too. So what the requirement is, that there should be a strong bondage, a strong link between the parents and between their kids, and between their teachers, and between the communities, and between schools and everybody. And the people should, I don't say that the technology is not good, the computers are not good, the cell phones are not good. I'm not against any technology personally, but what I think is getting too much on the technology is also not good. Technology is vital, important in every aspect of life, right? From each and every single aspect of the life. But the thing is that if we are too much dependent on these this kind of stuff, and that results in something which has happened. What I've seen previously, what happened is like kids are being killed, and I don't know why the kids are. What is the philosophy? What is the thinking behind this? And those guys who are being used, I don't know, because maybe what I've seen is they are those guys who are emotionally disturbed because they are having some issues and they don't have the good life, and then they are trapped by those guys. Life is important, right? Money is important, right? Doing something is important, right? Paying mortgage is important, paying bills is important, right? But it's not at 100%. There are other aspects of life, there are aspects of life that also need to be addressed. And if everybody is giving time and sparing some kind of time, at least if you don't want to do with the public, and you don't want to go volunteer for other people, places, at least give some time to your family members, give some time to their kids, and we give some time to your all our family members, spend time, and then start sharing your ideas, and then but when you discuss it, that when discussion is open, and there's no communication gap, when there's no communication gap, no one else can jump in to fill in that communication gap. That was very sad part what I'm seeing there, really, really, if you see the faces of those mothers, and if you see the faces of those innocent guys who were killed and who are injured. And the thing is, and they don't have anything. They don't have. They don't know what the politics is. They don't want. They even don't know what the religion is. And but they have their own life. They only start walking. The kids, and they only can. What they know is just the remote, how to drive the remote, toy car and this and everything. And they don't have no idea. And they're not involved in this politics and this religion and everything. I don't know really what we have made the life, what where we are going, and the way we are turning this world, and where this world is heading to. So what is lacking is love. What's lacking is communication. What is lacking is interaction. What is lacking is the friendship. What is lacking is time. Everybody works, and then there's a time in the middle, and that time is actually given to those scientific instruments. For instance, those computers and iPads and everything. Even I'm seeing that people are not even attached to the yogas and music and all those activities. And I don't know where we're heading to. And I have no idea what's happening at the moment, and I have even no idea what's going to happen in the next few years if we will go like this. So take a break, give time to your family members, talk to them, and just leave any kind of communication gap. And this is very vital and important for the next generations. Okay, yeah, this is all I want to say. So thank you. Have a nice day.